Welcome to study session 8, Index Number, Laspers Index. Introduction. You have been taught that economics is a study of human behavior, and this behavior can change from time to time and even from place to place. There are some signs which will make an observer to recognize when and where there is a change in the economic behavior of man. These signs of the economic behavior of man are referred to as indexes, which you will be introduced to in this study session. Index numbers are used for making comparisons, such as food or other activities in a city during a year compared with those of a previous year. Learning outcomes. When you have studied this session, you should be able to define the term index number, calculate the Laspers price index, calculate Laspers quantity index. The concept of index number. As a manager of education program, you will often need to make comparisons of programs and projects. You can use index numbers when making comparisons over time. An index starts in a given year, the base year, at an index number of 100. In subsequent years, percentage increases push the index number above 100, and percentage decreases push the figure below 100. An index number of 102 means a 2% rise from the base year, and an index number of 98 means a 2% fall. There is usually a starting point which is called the base year, and it is given the value of 100%. There is also the target year index number that is related to the base year by dividing the value in year n with the value in a base year. One must note that government, corporate bodies, and economic organizations are usually involved in the computation of index numbers. This is done for the reason of forecasting of business and economic conditions, and to provide relevant information that is necessary for human existence. Furthermore, we can have the following indexes, which are wage indexes, production indexes, unemployment indexes, cost of living index, and even consumer price index. If the prices and quantities of various items or products bought in certain years are given, the price index of such products can be calculated. There are three main types of index numbers: Laspers price and quantity index, Pasch price and quantity index, Pasch price and quantity index, value index. Other types are weighted average of price relatives and chain index. Below is the worked example. Question: from the data below and using 2010 as the base year, where appropriate, draw up a Laspers price index to a Laspers quantity index. Solution: formula for Laspers price index. This is a base year quantity weighted index where P0 and Q0 equals price and quantity at the base year. P1 equals prices at the subsequent years. 1. PQ equals the price and quantity of each item. In turn are first multiplied together and the products are then added. That is, 1. Multiply each price by quantity for each item A, B, and C, and 2. Add up the three products of price and quantity. Below are the examples. 2. Formula for Laspers quantity index is given. The index is a base year price weighted index where Q1, Q0, P0, QP are defined under formula 1. Examples are given below. It should be noted, however, that there is a difference between Laspers price index and quantity index. This is with respect to which of the variables, P price and Q quantity, actually varies. It is the price that varies in the price index, while the quantity varies in quantity index. If it is the P that varies, we put P1Q0, but if quantity Q that varies, we put Q1 P0 as the numerator in the formula respectively. Study session summary. In this study session, we discussed the concept of index number, last period. We also noted that index numbers are used for making comparisons, such as food or other activities in a city during a year compared with those of previous former year. End of study session 8. Thanks for listening.